So I want to ask you a very, very important question today. And when I ask you this, I really want you to think about it seriously. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to it. Are you fighting with yourself? What do I mean by that? You know, as we go through the process of trying to become the best version of ourselves, as we go through the journey of changing situations that we're unhappy with in our life, there's things that we're gonna have to battle against in order to make those changes a reality in our life. But the one thing you don't wanna be fighting is against yourself. So you don't wanna be doing things that are setting your own self back. So for example, let's say you wanna radically transform your relationship status. You know, you maybe been through a few rocky relationships. They haven't worked out the way you planned for them to work out. Maybe you invested time in a situation that didn't become fruitful in regards to your love life. Well, fighting against yourself would be to still, even though you say you want to make these changes, you still go out and pick toxic men or toxic women to build relationships with. If you continue to do things that don't enhance the situation or improve the situation, you're fighting against yourself. So if you want to have a better relationship status moving forward in the rest of this year and going into 2023, then maybe you need to make sure the type of individuals that you're seeking out aren't toxic. They're maybe the type of individuals that aren't just bringing baggage to the relationship. If you keep picking the same type of people that you've been having problems with, that's fighting against yourself. Let's say you want to get your health together, but you continue to eat the wrong types of food. That's fighting against yourself. Let's say you want to work on building a business and becoming an entrepreneur. Well, guess what? If you don't start building a business plan, if you don't start saving your money to be able to invest in the process of building the business, guess what? You're fighting against yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times we're stuck in life because of stuff that we're doing to our own self. A lot of times we're hindering our own self from walking in the blessing or walking in the life that we ultimately want for ourselves. A lot of individuals in life just have to come to the realization that you, yes you, are the problem. You may be the problem. You gotta come to that realization. See, in order to change anything in your life, it starts with you. So you can't continue to do things that set you back in life if you want to go forward in life. Whatever area of life you're trying to fix, whether it's finances, it's love, it's your relationships with friends and family, whether it's building a business, whatever that looks like, you have to make sure you are not your Achilles heel. You have to make sure you are doing the things that you have to do to make it a reality. See, you can't go through life saying one thing and doing another. See, when you say one thing, but you don't do what's necessary for that thing to be a reality in your life, that's fighting against yourself. You're playing a tug of war with what you know to do and what you won't do. See, that right there is how you spend years of your life going and repeating the same exact experiences and mistakes over and over and over. And if you don't realize that you may be playing a part in your setback, you may be playing a part in what's causing you to be delayed to arrive into that life you want. If you don't never come to that realization, you will never change your situation. And you will live the rest of your life blaming other people, other things, blaming circumstances, instead of looking in the mirror and addressing the real issue, which is you. You gotta own it. Don't be the reason why you never achieve your goals. Don't be the reason why you live a subpar life. Don't be the reason why people say he or she could have been great. That is the worst type of sabotage anyone can do to their entire self. Is be the reason why they're not moving forward. Life is hard enough as it is, but do not help out the obstacles and challenges by being a participant in what's holding you back in life. You can't fight against yourself. It will never, ever reap any type of fruit in your life. Fighting against yourself will never reap the harvest that God has for you. If you're receiving value from today's content, I would love you to hit that like and subscribe button so you can be alerted whenever I upload new content. Thank you so much in advance. See, in life, there's things that you're going to have to be accountable for. If you look at your life right now at this point where it's at, if you're happy or unhappy with it, you're accountable for it. Each and every person in this world has problems. Each and every person in this world has had setbacks. Each and every person in this world has made mistakes. But see, the ones that rise above the mistakes are the ones that look inward and start working there first. See, in my own life, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm very, very, very far from where I used to be. I've accomplished a lot thus far in my life. And in those accomplishments, I see that it was me doing the work, allowing God to lead me, and me fighting the good fight on my own behalf. I've also been the reason why I had setbacks in my life. Poor decisions, not doing the things that I needed to do. And I understood that, and I made a conscious effort to make sure that I addressed me. And what I did was each and every day, I held my own self accountable. I made sure that everything I was doing was productive. And over time, I started to see my life shift. I started to see the relationship shift. I started to see my finances shift. I started to see my health shift. I started to see my mindset shift. I started to see my life shift. When I can trace it back to that day that I said, you know what, William? I am my weakest link, and I have to do what's necessary to change my life. But see, what I had to do was pinpoint the common denominator in all of my problems, and it was me. Now, I want you to listen to me very closely. I'm not saying that you are the sole blame for where you are or are not in life. But what I am saying is you have to share some of that blame. Yes, things that were unforeseen may have happened. Challenges may have happened. Monkey wrenches may have been thrown in your life. That's life. But you played a part in that too. And I'm pretty sure if you were really, really honest with yourself and you really look back over your life, you can pinpoint some things in your life that you could have done better. You could pinpoint some opportunities in your life that you may could have maximized or may could have reevaluate some of the decisions you made to change the outcome. I'm not here to beat you up. I'm not here to put you down. I'm not here to discourage you. I'm here to bring awareness to a key element that needs to be highlighted in your life if you want to change your life. And that key element is you need to start focusing on you. Start right here. Start right here. That's what I had to do. In any area of my life that I'm not happy with, any area of my life that I feel like I could be doing better with, I don't start by trying to pinpoint things that I can point the blame to. What I do is I start looking at me. William, why is this an issue for you? Why is this a problem for you? I want to challenge each and every one of you that's listening to my voice to really ask yourself that question. Why am I where I am? Why am I not doing the things that I need to do? Why am I falling short? What is hindering me? Why do I allow my mindset to say one thing and then my work ethic reflects a different thing? See, why do my words say one thing and then my actions say another? See, you got to challenge yourself and really ask yourself why. And if you really answer that question, the real reason is because you haven't sold out for yourself. You haven't sold out for your dreams. You haven't sold out for your goals. Anytime you're not giving 100%, it's because you don't fully believe. You don't fully believe that it's possible. There's some lack of belief there. And in any area of life, if you really believe something, you're going to act on it. See, we act off of our belief level. If we believe we're going to go to work and get a check at the end of the week, guess what? We're going to go to work. But if we don't believe we're going to get paid, guess what? You're probably not going to go to work. If you believe eating right over the next couple of months will change your life, guess what? You're going to do that. And if you don't, You're gonna eat fast food when you know you should be eating healthy. Once you address that you have to change, now you gotta believe that you can change. But at the end of the day, you can only go as far as you take you. Let me repeat that for you again. You can only go as far as you take you. To all of you listening to my voice, there are 5 months left in this year. If you've been fighting against yourself, I want you to stop it immediately and change the trajectory of your life by embracing the mindset that I must improve, I must become better, I must change me. I must always be a participant in what's best for me. Never again will I be the individual that hinders my own blessing. I want you to make that commitment. I want you to understand that if you embrace that concept, the rest of this year can be the best of this year for you. But it starts off with you understanding that you cannot fight against you. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you so much for watching the video today. I appreciate your time because I know time is valuable. But I want you to remember to stop the fight against you so you can start walking out the life that you always wanted. Remember, create the life you want. Now go be great. Peace. Holla at your boy.